thank you for taking the time to look through my portfolio. I unfortunately can't send you a copy of Seek the Windatt to try, so I thought the next best thing was a short video, just a couple of minutes, explaining how the game works. So, Seek the Windatt is a 2 to 4 player competitive board game inspired by both traditional dice race games and more modern card games like Hearthstone. It's set in a whimsical world combining pop culture and fairy tale influences. I designed the game, sourced all the pieces, and made most of the artwork. At the start of the game, players choose one of 4 characters to play as. Players start, funnily enough, at the start, and progress twice around the board to the centre. The game ends when the first player reaches the centre, but the winner is the player that ends with the most gold. So, how does gameplay work? The board is split into 4 regions. At the beginning of the game, a die is rolled 4 times to determine the starting economy for each region. The first player rolls, then moves that many spaces forward. At the end of their move, they collect an amount of gold equal to the economy for the zone they've ended up in. If they land on a normal node, the next player takes their turn. If they land on a gold node, however, they draw a card. There are 3 types of card. Drumpf cards, these take effect immediately, increasing or decreasing region economies, or taking gold from all players, kind of like a tax. Windatt cards also take effect immediately. These can randomly move players forward and backwards, they can swap player positions, and even occasionally give free gold. And finally, there are black market cards. These don't activate immediately and have a cost associated with them. This cost must be paid to activate the effect on the card. Some are single use, while others remain active after being paid for. Black market cards have a variety of effects, some designed to help you, others designed to hinder other players. Because you win the game from ending with the most gold, players have to decide whether the benefit provided from a card is worth the risk of paying for it. To give a couple of examples, after activating this card, you can place a bounty on another player. The next player to pass them will receive 6 gold. Players then are gambling that they'll be the next person to pass the bountied player. This card stays active after being bought, and means that every single time you pass a player, defined as going from behind to in front of them in a single move, you steal 1 gold from them, particularly useful early on when player pawns are clumped together. Finally, activating this card allows you to roll the die 3 times, gaining gold equal to the value of the numbers rolled, so it's pure chance. So gameplay continues with players rolling around the board, picking up gold, playing cards as they go. Rivalries tend to emerge quickly, and in cases where one player takes an early lead, I've seen players form tentative alliances to stop them. There are last-minute reversals of fortune, and I'm pleased to say that most of the games I've seen played in testing have been quite close. So that is Seek the Windatt. I hope my explanation of it makes sense, but please feel free to drop me an email if you'd like any more information or have any questions.